on this Sunday evening, and it's 10 o'clock. So, how are you all? What a mad couple of days this has been. Absolutely crazy. Let me just turn on cameras and get a bit. There we are, that's better. So, you all okay? I thought I'd come and say hello. I've been stuck in the condo now for basically 2 days, and I thought I'd come and say hello. Nothing major, nothing, but it's fucking brilliant. I had a motorbike accident, right? And Keelan, so that's not good. Hi, hope you get well soon, buddy, mate. You could not have, it could have come at a worse moment. We had the motorbike accident, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's get a few more. Let's get a few more if we want. And I think I've come down with some sort of cold or virus or something, but it's really not well. And as much as I love spending time with my girlfriend, being cooped up in a 32.5 square meter condo with just you and her, after a while you want someone else to talk to. I've been watching The Apprentice, and I'm watched 6 episodes today. So I thought, let's go and have a live and have a chat. And I am feeling like shit. This is not it's not clickbait or anything. I'm absolutely feeling dreadful. I just bought food. I just went down to the market, bought food, and it's all just gone in the bin. I feel like absolute shit. So, hello bud, hello mate. It's Wednesday, not Sunday, I know. I just explained why. Webby, was it whole on trail? Greetings from windy Lincolnshire. It was flipping horrible, that's what happened, right? It was awful. It was all, the bike crash was absolutely, it was just dreadful. I don't know what else to say. It was just, I will most certainly won't be doing off-road biking ever again. And what do I say to everybody? I say, look, whatever you do, if you can't ride a motorbike, don't buy one, don't hire one. And what do? I go off-roading, and a massive thank you to Dave, who took me and Keelan. I'm just bit gutted that it went tits up, mate. I know he's on holidays. I tried to stay out as long as I could. Just was horrific. It was absolutely horrific. And yeah, within half hour, I just thought, let's do a live. Got 35 on, got 2 thumbs up. That's okay, innit? That's okay. Let's have a little look if the live's going okay.
This coach quickly knows.
Jesus, what's that about? Do you like my new logo? I've changed my logo. That's how bored I am. I need to shave. I need to get some of this in. So, I'm definitely live, and it's definitely not doing anything wrong. I got 37 watch. I got 33 there and 37 back. I got 37 watching. So, I'll show you let's get a few. I'm sure we'll have a couple more now, but that would be, if it's 10 o'clock here, that would be 3 o'clock in the UK, and maybe I'll catch a couple of people in America and so on, but we'll soon know. Keelan came off because there was a hole on the trail, right? No, Keelan fell off because he fell off. Keelan, look, I'll show you the bike crash now, right?
You alright? You alright? You okay?
That's me, right? and he broke his wrist. Kieran broke his wrist. So I hope Kieran is safe. Thankfully, we were wearing proper kit. And I tell you something, not only that, the people that were organising it was absolutely incredible. Within 10 minutes, Kieran had broke his wrist. First aid came out and they looked after him, bandaged him up. Then I went out with Dave for about 40, 50 minutes. And then we had enough. And then I took him to hospital. We x-rayed him. He got a hairline fracture. He's in a lot of pain. I've got bruises all there. I think I broke a rib. I'm not sure, but it's real painful. Or just could be badly bruised. But it hurts anyway. Let's just say, can you rent quad on tour bike? Yeah, you can. You can have the quads. I've been on them before, and they're fine. They've got the quads. You just turn this up a bit. You got the quads. You got the buggies. Amazing. At the end of the day, we've never been on bikes off road. So what do you expect? You know, simple as that. What do you expect? Good afternoon from Belfast. No more scramblers then, is it? What you're saying, agreed, 100%. And listen, the only people that are to blame are me and Kieran. And the guy who was a subscriber was brilliant. And I want to make that crystal clear. He was brilliant. And he even offered to pay for Kieran's medical bills, which we said no. We categorically said no to that because at the end of the day, it was me and Kieran that bollocksed it up, and it was me and Kieran that deserves to foot the bill. So what do you think of that? That's my new logo. Just trying that out now. Try loads of things out when I'm bored. What's Pattaya like at the moment? Quiet. There we are. You just answered. You just asked the question and answered it. What's Pattaya like at the moment? And then you said it's quiet. So there you go. Brilliant. I'm from the UK, was coming out April the 1st with Norse. We have changed our mind and won't be coming with the worry of them cancelling return flight. Hope to come out in October or next year. And mate, you're not the only one. I made a video which is on about 11,500 views after a day and a half, and it's quite clear that everybody is saying the same as what I said, because what you've got is you've got a lot of people are not coming out yet, and you know that's going to have a massive impact on Pattaya. And people were asking me questions in the comments about, you know, what do I think about this, that, and the other. Well, I can only comment about Pattaya. Surely I can only comment about what's going on in Pattaya because I'm in Pattaya. Is the fuel crisis as bad as the news says? They ran out the 95 last week for about 3 or 4 hours. I went back, I built up with 91, no dramas. There's no queuing in Pattaya or Jom Tien. And so no, I've not noticed a fuel crisis. And but what I have noticed is my flight for Koh Samui has gone up 3-fold. So that's bad. At Pattaya Memorial, the bill won't be too steep. I had an operation there and a night in ICU. Pattaya Memorial is the only hospital that I would genuinely recommend. I was very, very, very impressed. I went there for my blood clots. I've been there before. Kieran's bill was 5,500 baht. That was to see a doctor, for the x-ray, for the splint, and to be fitted. I don't think that's really too bad to go to a private hospital to be looked after. I really don't. I think think that was, I think that's pretty good, pretty good. Hi Webby, is Beach Road good for the water fight? It is the last day. Pattaya on the Beach Road is brilliant fun for the last day, but because you've had 10 days of it, you will be absolutely pissed off out your brains. Believe me, I'm not going to be here for, I'm going to wait. Oh, I'm going to try something better in a minute. I put that on. And I go to there. If I pin that, does it come up? Does that come up or not? Probably don't. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is. Listen, it is good fun, right? It is. I can't say I can't say that, but not. Oh, what have I done better? I can't. See, I mess around and bin. So look, we're looking at flights end of October from London. Prices have increased sharply. Mine have increased, mate. When you go to Costa maybe. Roll on the 10th of May. Roll on the, oh, you'll be here for my birthday. It's an amazing hospital. Never wait more than 5 minutes for anyone. Puts the UK to shame. Yeah, but to be fair, you're comparing private with state-owned. So I know what you're saying, and you know, no one moans about the UK more than me. But you know, at the end of the day, Thailand's not paying for probably 5-6 million people to be looked after for free either. So you can see I'm looking at that. Look, see my eyes? I'm feeling rough as hell. Anyway, we got 46 on, which is all right. We're expecting anyone on. I just thought I'd make a live. Will anything go down in price in Pattaya over the next 2 months? Man, do you know what? I say this all the time, right? I don't see a price influx in anything. And that's the God's honest truth. I don't see a price influx in anything whatsoever, apart from when it goes to low season, some, it's only like 3 or 4 maybe, restaurants will bring the daily specials down to 99 baht, and then in high season they put them up to 149 baht. Apart from that, I've honestly, in all the years I've been here, I've never seen an influx in prices in Thailand, not just Pattaya. I've never seen a price influx. The price is always the price. Hi Webby, I'll be out for your party. Shame Mark can't make it. Yeah, I spoke to Mark. Mike, yesterday. I seen his video. Look, I'll say the same on my live as what I told him when I just talked to him on a personal level. He's not old enough to move out yet. He shouldn't sell his house. He should, and I say this to anybody that will listen, you should concentrate solely on making sure you've got a big enough pension pot to have a good retirement. And if you haven't got a pension pot and you haven't got money and you haven't got an income, you can't really retire at the age of 40, can you? I mean, you just can't. You just cannot. And I love Mark to bits. I don't think people realise how close I am with Mark, but you can't just say I'm going to retire at 40 and make fucking YouTube videos, man. It's just a complete nonsense. It is a complete and utter nonsense. And thank God he didn't sell his house, because he's made enough errors. If he'd sold his house, he'd be in all sorts of trouble now. I should be at the resort on the 20th of April if Emirates don't cancel my flight. Great. Brilliant. Happy days. Agree, Webby. I see little in price increase, just a lot of talk about it. I gotta be honest, so it's incredible, and I use the word incredible, that anybody can ever say there's a price increase and things are not the same. I just think, well, and then when you ask them, when you say, oh, you know, can you elaborate on what you say? Half the time is, well, my mate Billy or Benny or Freddie said, you know, they can't even flipping put an argument together about things that have gone more expensive. They're the same price as what they were, right? I can remember staying in at Mind Hotel. I don't know if any of you know that. Second Road, and it's about 500 yards from Soy 6. That cost me £800 odd about 12 years ago to stay for 23 days. Well, if we went there now, it'd probably be cheaper. So I can't get my head around why anyone ever says about price increases or price decreases. Just, I don't think so, mate. I don't think, and I'll answer that now. How much is a resort? All depends what room you want. You can get them for, I think the standard rooms are 15,000 a month, and the deluxe 23, I think. Taking a brass home, definitely not got more expensive. I disagree. I 100%, I'm sorry, I disagree. I just totally disagree. I don't think anything's got more expensive. I tell you what has gone more expensive. Right? Tell you what has gone more expensive. Certain bar fines. Oh, Wolf. For some reasons, Wolf, I'm looking terrible tonight. I am, mate. Cheers, man. Thanks. I'm looking fucking terrible. Cheers, Wolf. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the coffees. Thank you for the support. I'll message you after as well about that cruise, right? We can forget the ATVs, but I'll message about the cruise. Maybe I just take Mint, right? Sod the boys. Maybe just me and Mint go. And listen, I'm really not in the mood for about arguing. I'm just having a conversation with you, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? I'll give you a for example, right? I took Mint, and I've been with Mint 2 years. I took Mint to Walking Street last week, purely to walk through Walking Street, and that was the first time I've took Mint to Walking Street, I believe, in the night. And we were going to the beer garden for a meal. And when I was walking down, I was busting for a piss, right? So we stopped off at a bar in Walking Street, and I wanted to go to the toilet. So the woman gave me 20 bahts, she gave me 2 10 bahts. And when I came back, Mint had ordered a chang for me and a chang for her. And it was 100 baht each for the chang. And it was, they charged 20 baht for the 20 baht they give me. So for 2 drinks on Walking Street was 200 baht. That's the same price it was. That's the same as what it was the first time I ever went to Pattaya. Oh, welcome to the members, mate. Justino BXB, welcome to the members. Brilliant. I got a new member. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Right? So I'll go back to to what you're saying, right? I do not believe that anything has gone more expensive. The only thing that's gone more expensive are the people or certain bars in Pattaya have hiked the bar fine up so much that they don't want you to take the girl, basically, right? They don't want you to take the girl. I'll admit that have gone up in certain bars. In John TM, you can still get bar fines for 300 baht, and you can still get company for 1,000 baht. Call me a liar, I don't care. Just tell you the facts, tell you what I see on the ground, and I'm telling you, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I said this on my last live. When I first came in, I was 36 or 38, something like that. I'm most certainly not the customer I was back then. So we can talk about prices. It's the same about, oh, how much does it cost to live here? Well, we can talk about that till we blue in the face. I'm surprised MLGA or Joker haven't made a video about the bike crash, Webby. Glad you're well. Actually, I spoke about MLGA to the boys. Pattaya Joker is the worst, and I'm going to use the term worst, YouTube channel for taking the piss out of YouTubers. It's absolutely shocking. MLGA, I'm going to say it openly, I think his content is pretty good. There's no harm in it. There's no, he's not being malicious, and he's trying to add fun and banter. And if a video comes out about me crashing the bike, I actually don't mind that at all. I actually don't mind it, because I did fall off the bike. Simple as that. And at least he tries to make content that's funny. Pattaya Joker is absolutely shocking. His channel got taken down, Webby. There you go, right? Let me tell you something. Reporting won't get him taken down, right? I tell you what now. It will not get you taken down. So I'm not calling him a liar. I'm just saying, one person reporting, or 100 people, or 1,000 people reporting someone on YouTube does not get your channel shut down, right? I tell you another channel that's completely died a death is Global Vlog, right? Now, I enjoyed his content. He was misinformed about a lot of what he put on about me. In fact, I would say he was misinformed about everything that he said about me, but at least they tried to make it fun. The reason he was taken down, because he was using copyright material, which he cannot do, right? 100% come and take the piss out of me. 100%. You will not use my YouTube content to take the piss out of me. It's not the price increase that makes it seem expensive, it's the exchange rate. A decent exchange rate can get you an extra 9,000. Do you know what, mate? 100%. 100%, and I totally respect that, and I totally agree with it. Yeah, the Newcastle bar in Cybercow, 1,200 bar fine, Black Mirrors, 1,005. That is ridiculous. Agree, right? But that's just, I'm going to delete that. I can't. I'm not even going to get it. There we are. Look, if the channel got taken down, okay, it got taken down, but I can guarantee you it didn't get taken down because Dad and John reported him. I can guarantee that. Webby, how are you holding up after the motorbike adventure? Well, if you look by your look. Ah, fuck ass, get it. Look. If you look there. I had that. Show you some. No, I don't lie. Bruises all up there. Bruise down there. I think I've cracked a rib there. Fucking bruised there somewhere. Bruised there. Shoulder. It wasn't fun. It was not fun. Wasn't fun at all, believe me. But, you know, hey, we give it a go. We tried it and we didn't like it. Keenan's wrists are more, I'm more concerned about Keenan. I told Keenan to go away and spend some time with his lady friend. I said, just get out here, as I'm doing now in the next couple of weeks. The motorbike adventure, I'll show you again if anybody didn't see it. Actually, if I go to there and I go to there, I can make it bigger now. So look, why not coming up? Let's go into there. That should. Have a look at this. So turn it off, right? Ready? That's me. Hit the ball. It's a big, that big bollard.
You alright?
Winded. That really flipping hurt. So that's me.
You okay?
Hope now this is Keenan. Slaps the bike. Falls off. That's when he broke his wrist. Got back up with him. Got back on the bike. This is so yeah, so that was the, it was awful. It was awful, right? Yeah, listen, but he didn't use, no, listen, right, let's go for this, right? Webby Audio open up at the motorbike adventure. I'll be honest here, right? Listen, I'll give anything if I can crack, right? I'll give anything a go, right? Was I scared? No. Do I want to get injured? No. Did it hurt? No. Until I went home. And the guy said to me, you'll be in a lot of pain tomorrow. And I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't feel anything, right? Anything at all. But it flipping hurt, right? Right. So, let's have a little look what we got here, right? Hi Webby, have you driven on new M4 motorway Bangkok towards Khao Yai? No. MLGA is gone through, mate. Don't know what happened. Poor Webby, want a coach. I 100% do. And my girlfriend, right? Well, let's just say, you know, these people that say, oh, these Thais are loving and everything. Well, my girlfriend just basically called me a prick, right? That's probably why, right, he hasn't done any copyright, has he? It was his own material. But, you know, once you have them for copyright, they're knackered, right? That's how I got Global Vlog shut down. People say, oh, it was so-and-so, it was so-and-so, it was so-and-so, it was so-and-so. I actually spoke to YouTube directly and said, these are the points of this video, and he's using my own video to harass, bully, wasn't intimidation, something else. And that was taken down. And then the following day, I done exactly the same. And then the next day, his channel had gone. And the best thing about it is when he come back, and he come back saying all this bollocks about, oh, they hit it and it was a brilliant target, so now they wanted to stop it again. The first thing that he talks about is copyright issues and saying that they're going to come back bigger and powerful, blah, blah, blah. But because of legal issues, they're not allowed to use X, Y, and Z. So they're basically contradicting their own bollocks. And I'm a massive fan of anybody that wants to abuse it. Not my friend, mine's fine. Anybody that wants to abuse someone and call them out, well, you make sure that you're as clean and you haven't got any skeletons in your closet because, you know, that's what happens. The safest bike in the world is Pattaya bruised bike. Webby, what happened to Aussie in Thailand? I haven't seen him for a while. I haven't seen him for a while. I'm not buffering. I got it on by ear and it's perfectly fine. You tell her I come down with a bang, mind. Real hurt in it. You all right? I'm buffering. I'm all right again now. My internet's all right also. I don't know. Hold you up of the. How's your mate holding up after the crash? Got a wrist, a fractured wrist, airline fracture. Can't park there, Webby. What about Thai talking Dan? What about him? What about him? You can't. I mean, that's not even a question. What about Thai talking Dan? What about Thai talk with Dan? What about him? That was funny. It was fucking hilarious. What about paragliding or parachuting, Webby, since you'll try anything? I can't do heights. I can't do heights. I just cannot do heights, right? I can't. So whatever Wolf thinks he's going to do, as long as it's not 20 foot up in the air, I don't care. Hello, Mark. All right, mate? How's it going? And Mark is on, the guy that I interviewed twice about his experiences in Thailand, and very interesting and very successful videos with Mark. So I hope you're well, Mark. I hope you're fine. And if anybody's in town wants to go see Mark, just have a look at the videos I made. Mark's a great guy and would love to have a chat with anybody. Webby, do you have a motorbike license? I actually do. A full motorbike. I can drive any motorbike in the world, right? But that doesn't give me the right or the experience to just go and flipping drive an off-road motorbike, does it? Afternoon, Webby, you played much golf of late. We were supposed to go today. We were supposed to go and play golf today. It's a bit awkward to play golf with a suspected broken rib, bruised to hell and back, a cold, throat infection. I'm sure I got eyes infection. My ears feel as if they're out there. And Keenan's going to struggle with a airline fracture of his wrist, right? He's there now. Anybody wants... What happened to the guy, Mark, who recently closed his restaurant and wanted to turn it into a go-go? Mark is on. So if anybody wants to have a conversation with Mark, Mark is on right this minute. So you're welcome to use this forum and ask Mark anything you want. As long as you don't abuse him and you're polite, I'm sure Mark will answer anything. And Mark is a very, very nice guy. And I met him the first day or the second day that he was ever out here. Great, great guy. So if you want to ask anything, Mark is there. I was looking at Siam Golf Club the other day, looking amazing course. Well, if you were looking at it and you want me to come and have a game with you and you want to pay, I'll come, because that is an incredible golf course, right? An incredible golf course. So if you're looking for a partner to play golf and you want to pay, it's about 150 quid, mind. I think it's about 6,000 baht, right? My mate can't. I can't do heights, right? I just can't do them. I just can't do them. Right? Some good and bad news for you, depending on what you think. The bar reopens on the 4th of April as a mini secret a go-go. I'll pop down Mark one day this week and take a look. Maybe I'll do another video with you. But to be honest with you, man, I am left a flipping condo. I've only got food and that's about it. And I'm surprised we've only got 66 on. I thought I would have made 100, but it's a different time. So a lot of you in work, maybe the time is not really good. And I'm buffering again. Why am I buffering? Off-road, you have to be much more careful with the front brake because the suspension travel is longer and softer. Mate, I don't know Darren John. I've never spoke to Darren John. I know nothing about Darren John. I don't watch his videos. I can't say anything about him. I can't say anything good. I most certainly wouldn't say anything bad anyway. I don't know him. Never met him. Well, I don't know. That's all I can really say. Yeah, I got problems with that. This breather is incorrect. Unstable network. The auto sync may be off and it was trying. I don't know. Say knows. Oh, I don't fucking know. God knows. I don't know. I'm too fucking ill to go look in and see what's there. You can, Mark, you can do it on boat bit. You can actually go on boat and you can hire a truck to pick up things for you. And it's actually quite cheap. It's really, really cheap. It's not expensive at all. And I was shocked. You can hire anything like that. Morning, Webby. Is it true that it is getting difficult to get fuel in Thailand? Well, I've had no issues. I got 2 motorbikes. I've had no issue whatsoever getting fuel in Pattaya. Apart from last week, I tried to get 95 and there wasn't any air. But I had 91 and then a couple of hours later, everything was fine. I'd like to ask a question, right? And I'm being honest here, right? Why is that a problem, or why is that and I'm being genuine. Why is that a question that people want answered? Because a lot of you have asked me about the fuel problem. Is it just that you want to know, or is there a reason why you want to know? But I don't understand for the life of me why anyone cares. I mean, I live here. I don't give a shit. I couldn't give a toss. If there's no fuel for a month, big deal. I really. If they actually stop fuel for the next year, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a toss. Can you bar find the caddies? You don't bar find them. You just take their line and then you meet up with them the next day or whatever. Hi Steve, I will be off to Hong Kong soon to visit Mazan and his Filipino wife. Absolutely hate Songkran. Same. Any plans, or are you staying in Thailand? I'm staying in Thailand. I'm going to Koh Tao, Koh Phangan, and Koh Samui because I cannot stand Songkran. Can't stand it. Why am I getting where have you ever been to Isan? Of course I have. Did you watch my videos I put out last month about all my experiences of going up to Isan? You should watch them. They're actually a pretty good watch. Very, very popular they were actually, and I really enjoyed them. And I'm really surprised, boys, that you didn't enjoy my Bridge on the River Kwai, because they were some of my... I was so happy with them, right? Why am I... You'll not have a lot of Aussies on. It's 2 a.m. in South Wales. Yeah, but I don't have a lot on. No, normally the people that are on are from the UK. So, Mark, listen, you and girlfriends, I don't think mix, right? I've got another new girlfriend. The last one went back to Chiang Rai. Listen, have some alone time, mate. Yeah, it's pretty good, but you can, like, it's really good. I know, my internet's fucked, I think. Can't remember that. Sorry. Buffing real bad now. So, fucking get it. Shit, what's up now? In your opinion, what's the best restaurant you've eaten at so far in Pattaya? The News, where we went for a steak, that was incredible. I like the Sky Gallery. The Chocolate Factory is another one. Let's not get off. What else? There's some really high-end ones. Oh, cheers, Chris. Hi, Webby. New to your channel. Love your honest advice. And listen, I'll be honest with you. My channel's gone down the shitter. My channel is not doing very well at all. But I don't think anyone's is. I think all channels now associated with Pattaya are not doing very well. And I think it's because of the massive influx of new YouTubers who are absolutely useless and uneducated on Pattaya. And I've come here, I mean, I could name about 4 straight off the bat that give nothing but lies and nonsense advice. And the reason they give the advice and the reason they give it is because it makes good viewing. But they haven't got a clue. So what we got here. See, saying it's going to experience buffering. So it is my internet. There's been a lot of YouTube videos saying that fuel in Thailand has been a major issue. I think once it becomes difficult to get fuel, then supplies get low in stores and restaurants, etc. Have you seen Tyson Fury around Pattaya? I haven't. No fuel, no beer, no food deliveries to bars and restaurants, no taxi from Bangkok. If there is no fuel either, let me tell you something, that is absolute crap, right? That's absolute bollocks, right? You telling me that they will not be bringing food supplies and supplies into Pattaya, right? That is absolute garbage, right? So I don't know how you've come to that conclusion, but that's complete nonsense. Well, they're just going to say, oh, look, there's no fuel for the next 3 months, so do us a favour, just all go on a beach and just start getting your own fish, right? Food supplies will not be an issue, right? Jesus, come on, right? There are a lot of YouTubers saying that, and there's a lot of YouTubers, like I just made a statement before I said that, will just say any old bollocks to get views, right? They jump on the bandwagon as soon as they possibly can and scare the shit out of you. so that you watch their videos. And then you tell someone else, and you tell someone else, and you tell someone else, and then they'll make another video and completely contradict the whole thing that they are saying. I think there's probably about 4 YouTubers in Pattaya that probably say it. I wouldn't even say fucking 4. There ain't many YouTubers in Pattaya that tell the truth. put it that way, right? There's been a lot of YouTube videos. Steve's bars already have beers and spirits cards. Do you think it would be a good idea to have lady drinks cards? I think I would buy them. No, it'd be too much hassle with the payments and so on and so on. In my opinion, I don't know. Up to him, there is bars, I don't know. My steak, 200 years old tomorrow, bloody hell. What is Songkran and why do you hate it so much? It's basically, Chris, you walk out of your condo or your hotel and you get squirted with dirty water. They chuck a bucket of dirty water over you and people say, well, you've got to experience it. And I always say, well, go in the garden and chuck a bucket of shit water over yourself and then happy days. And then you've experienced Songkran. Why anyone would ever want to do that is mental. The reason does anybody know why they do it for so long in Pattaya? I know the answer. So they do it for, right, it makes sense, right? So I'll tell you why, right? They follow the river down, that's all I say, right? And each province celebrates one day at a time. So why do you think they do it for so long in Pattaya, right? On a serious note, where can you get a full body scan and full MRT for reasonable money? Pattaya Memorial, right? Pattaya Memorial. I was in Flame the other night and it was very nice and the portions were reasonable. Yeah, Flame's a nice bar. Just joined the chat. Hello, Webby. Just wondered how Kieran is and how much the hospital bill was. Kieran's bill was 5,500 baht and he's got a hairline fracture and he's in pain. He's in a lot of pain. The same as I am. Does anybody want to watch the crash one more time? Does anybody want to watch the crash one more time? I got no problem showing it. So, have we got any other messages? I've been on for 49 minutes. Oh, sorry. Oh, hello, Joe. All right, mate? How's it going? Something have a look. Julia won one of the rooms in Maggie Mays. He won one of the rooms. Nice guy, Julian. Got one eye yab. Oh, that's nice. So I've been on 49 minutes, and I'm sorry for the buffering, and I'm sorry if it's been a nightmare, but I had to turn it off. I don't know what's wrong with my flipping. I don't know what's wrong with this today. I really don't. I really do not know what is wrong with my internet today. Do you all like my new, this? Do you like that? Do you like our new logo? Do you like that? Anybody like my new logo? I think it's quite cool. I'm happy with it anyway. Real happy with it. Oh, Ryan. All right, bye. Oh, I'll be all right. My son is on, right? Right, send me the details, will you? I'm getting a bit pissed off with asking the same thing all the time. Send me the details. Hang on, right there. Hang on, my girlfriend wants to go to the toilet. Go on then. Right, fuel prices, right? It's just, look, I don't understand a lot of what people say, right? If fuel prices start rising in Thailand, it will affect the cost of the airlines that fly there. And that would mean plane tickets, well, they don't all, look, for starters, right, it's different fuel, isn't it? Right, it's aviation fuel, right? So that's one thing. And it's not, man. I have no opinion on him at all. He's the same age as my son. There you go, no opinion on him whatsoever. And that's the God's truth. I've only ever met him once. He was all right. None whatsoever. I haven't got an opinion on a lot, to be honest. I don't really have an opinion on anything. I most certainly don't have an opinion on someone half my age. Right? Tonight, Stefan. Go on. Anyone got any other questions? I'll stay on. I'll stay on for an hour. I'm quite proud of myself that I've done an hour. I gotta go and watch the other 3 things. What's your opinion on the Rocket Bar? Great fun, Ryan. Great fun on in the Rocket Bar. 39 baht beers. Great fun. The pool table is great fun. And the girls are great fun. The Ice Water Ruin song, Cran. Mate, I've got to agree with you there. I actually got to agree with you. There's one thing being wet. There's another thing where they chuck that flipping... best caddy become a member. Well, look, I got 2 members. Actually, I'll answer that now, right? What's your opinion on opinions? I find it bizarre that people have opinions on people they've never met, right? No, mate, I haven't got it. I'm not even putting it up. I have got footage, but I'm not putting it up. I find it bizarre that people have got opinions, right, on opinions. Because, and I know you're actually joking, but why would you have an opinion on Russians living here? Why would you have an opinion on Indians living here? Why would you have an opinion on another YouTuber? Why would you have an opinion on anything that's of no relevance to your life whatsoever? Now, what you should have an opinion on is when somebody stays in a hotel and you think, oh my God, that's shit. And you say, look, my opinion on this hotel is you'd be better off going there. Now, that opinion helps people and it gives great information. Now, if I turn around and said, oh, I don't like this certain YouTuber, he's an out-and-out wanker, what would that do to your quality of life? How would that opinion, or my opinion on that person, affect your life at all? So, I don't think I've ever asked anybody their opinion on anything that didn't benefit me, if that makes sense. Like I say, oh, what do you think about the breakfast in Sevens on Soy 7? Now, that's a great opinion. You say, oh yeah, the breakfast is nice. Breakfast is nice, it's cheap enough. That's a great opinion. That actually makes me, okay, I'm going to go down there. But if I told you my opinion on X, Y, and Z, well, I will never understand that. Is the population still bad? I check online often. It doesn't seem too good recently. I don't think the pollution is good yet, full stop. If I'm being honest. It's always fucking shit. It's always fucking, you're always coughing. I'm from South Wales where there is no pollution. So, yeah, I don't think it's the best. Yep, your raffle was legit, appreciated. How were them shower gels? I got you. Any better than normal? Great, mate. But don't tell people who sent me shower gels. They think you think that you corrupted me. You give me a backhander with the raffles, right? When we all know that's not true. So welcome to the members area, Best Caddy. Welcome. So look who else was here, members. Welcome to the members area, Justin, and welcome, Best Caddy. I hope, it's cheap enough. It's literally fucking $1.99, right? I couldn't make it any cheaper if I tried. Yes, Webby, mate. That crash looked nasty. Whose wheel went from under them? Kieran's went. But look, I'll show you again, right? Let's get it up and big. Have a look at this. That's a big hole. See that hole that went down the hole?
You alright?
Watch it out. I'll show you again, right? Right? Have a look at this, right? You can see the hole I go down, right? See it?
You alright?
There's a...
You alright?
On the right-hand side, there's a brick.
You okay?
I smashed my head on it. So that was... And then he gets back on. Right. The last one was funny, wasn't it? Yes, Webby, mate, that crash looked nasty. It was awful. Your logo looks like something from Jurassic Park, and I disagree with your opinion on if fuel gets low. But well, I tell you what then, Paul. I tell you what we'll do then, right? Stay on my lives every week. So you're telling me, right? You're seriously telling me that if there's no fuel impact in Thailand, then everyone will stop having food. That is just not going to happen. When it gets to a certain level, they will start to prioritize that fuel, right? And they won't be prioritizing my motorbike. They won't be prioritizing Kieran's motorbike, Youngie's motorbike. They'll be prioritizing food lorries, right? And it's quite, listen, 100% you can disagree with me, that's fine. That's what life's about, right? But come on, for God's sake, really? So they're just going to let the whole of Thailand starve? Really? Really? You really believe that? Absolute nonsense. That's just garbage. And it's weird, because I live here, I haven't given it a second thought. I've genuinely not given it a second thought. I haven't. So, looks like something from Jurassic Park, is it? No, I don't agree with you. You're slagging off my new logo. Maybe I'll change it again. Maybe I'll change it. I'll have a mess around there. Right? Get into John TM on the 31st from Alford West. It would be great to meet up. 100%. 100%. Been following you, Webby, and just become a member. You do some great stuff and straight to the point, buddy. South Wales. Cheers, mate, and thank you for joining the members area. And do you know what? I have to laugh, right? Do you know when I went over to the members area? There were a lot of people saying that I sold out, right? Do you know how much money I made from the members area last I bear in mind, I'm going to pay tax on this, right? That's why I love it when people say, and I always prove people wrong, right? Or just that, right? Members area. Oh, fuck, I'm going to fucking internet. Oh, yeah. Right. I got 49 members, right? £49, right? If that's selling out, right? Right? If that is selling out, well, God help, right? This is an amazing comment, right? And I'm going to pin this one because I could not agree with this more, right? This is an absolute incredible comment. You should only have an opinion. Where's it gone? You should only have an opinion on your own personal experiences. Anybody that has an opinion on somebody they haven't met is absolutely shocking, right? And I'm 54 coming up. I'm 54 in the next 6 weeks. And I have people saying to me, you shouldn't bother with this one. You shouldn't bother with that one. You shouldn't bother with that one. I'm not an 8-year-old child that's in school where somebody tells me, don't bother with this guy. Why? Why can't I bother with somebody that I like? So what they're saying is, you only bother with people that I tell you to bother with, right? That is incredible. If you really think long and hard about this, when someone says, don't bother with this person, they're saying you can only bother with people that I tell you to bother with. Now, you imagine if I went around the whole of Pattaya saying, don't bother with him, don't bother with him, none of you touch him, I don't want any of you speaking to him. You think I was around the bend. And I'll tell you a story that happened this week when I went to Pattaya and I actually told a guy who's a subscriber, the first time ever, I told a guy to his face to fuck off and leave me alone. And it was absolutely shocking, right? Shocking. And I'll tell you the story now. Guys, let me read some of these messages and I'm sure you'll find it funny. I wasn't offensive, I wasn't abusive, but after about 20 minutes, I said, mate, you really need to fuck off now, right? Because you're doing my head in. So I'll tell you the story now, right, in a minute. So let's just fucking pass the freezer. Right. So do you want to hear the story or not? I'm gonna try something now. Just right. Start a poll. Do you hear the story or not? All right. There you are. I got the poll up, right? So, do you want to hear this story or not? Right? And this is what I'm up against, right? Oh, 100% yes. That was quick. There's one certainty, you will never starve in Thailand no matter... Mate, I just can't get my head around how someone can genuinely think that we're all going to starve because we've got no money. There's a shop up there, right? It's fucking rammed. The second fall was amazing. Paul. The second fall, right, was amazing. Right? I think it was fucking impacted in 5 minutes behind on the stream. Man, honestly, right, the poor guy, he is in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of pain. Sound like how many of you have... Oh, 10 votes. 10 have said yes, right? You won't be surprised, right? Listen, I'm the most... I believe out of every YouTuber in Pattaya, I give my time up freely and readily. And so does, to be fair, so does a few other YouTubers, right? But you have to back me up here, right? when I tell you the story. So give it another 5 minutes, and then I'll finish with the grand finale of the story, right? And it is absolutely bloody shocking, right? And the guy, in my opinion, was just an out-and-out dickhead, right? Which I don't get often, right? So anyway, or even invited me back to his hotel for a meal. I said, I'm fucking pissed off. Anyway, give me some thumbs up, right? Right? I'll give you 4 minutes. What are we on? 1 hour and 6 minutes, right? Let's get some thumbs up, right? And I'll give you 4 minutes. And if you get a thumbs up, it's easy to do a thumbs up, right? You know, you're not going to buy me a coffee or anything. Just give me a thumbs up, and I'll tell the story. And it's really worth listening to, because you realise how much I got to put up with, right? You will realise how much I got to put up with, right? So, have we got any other questions? We've got 4 minutes before the story, and then I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say goodnight. Well, can I even say? Come on. Go on. You like your story. And I'll give you a clue. It's about a Pattaya owl. So that might inspire it a bit more, right? I have no gas. There is no gas in Thailand, is there? I don't know if it is, but I don't know. We only pay for electric and water. Electric's about 20 quid a month, and water's about £3 a month. Get on with it. No, hey, calm down. Jesus. Hey, things are worth waiting for, right? If things are worth waiting for, well, we got 68 on now. There's another 6 people that can watch this live, right? I'm not sure what you mean by gas prices in your neck of the woods. We don't have gas. Logo is good. The old one is also good with the red and green Welsh flag. Yeah, I know. I might change that. I might change that over. I don't. I'll have to have a chat with Chat GP, see what he says. Right now, we got another 1 minute before I tell the story, right? 1 minute and 5 seconds. So I mean, come on, that's 100%. It'd be worth waiting for. Yeah, I have, and I done a video. Oh, look at that. We got 21 votes, right? And everybody wants to watch it. So I can end the poll, right? Right. So we got a minute left, right? British are the worst behaved tourists, in my opinion, from my experiences. When I hear a British accent, I usually move along. Is that your experience as well? I think the worst tourists here are the English. I wouldn't say the British, I'd say the English. And before you all jump and attack me, right, I've got a lot of English friends. The Germans are just vile, horrible people. I got no time for them. And the English, I wouldn't say all of them, some really nice ones. But it's just, just don't know how to behave today on holidays. I'm not saying there will be no food or it will be extreme. I just think it will have some kind of impact. Jesus, how long have you taken to come back? Oh, Paul, you must be the... What's he saying about me? I just think it will have maybe less choices. Of cost of things will go up. Mate, nothing. Listen, Pattaya's got a big circle around it, right? And it's all right. Anyway, no matter that, right. I was in Soy Bacau in Treetown having food, and I never go to Pattaya with mint because it's just not worth it. I mean, hates going where I'm constantly being bombarded. And I do have a lot of attention in Cybercow, and that's not an issue for me whatsoever. I actually love being stopped, recognised, and have a good chat with my subscribers. At the end of the day, I'm a YouTuber. I put myself out there. I deserve, and I should respect, which I do, every YouTuber, every subscriber, everyone that recognises me, and I give them my time of day. Well, anyway, you listen to this, right? Right, anyway, so I can't answer any more questions a minute. So I'm having food, and this black guy, lovely guy, I can't remember his name, right? It's irrelevant that he's black, but it's a black guy, comes on to me and says, are you Webby? I said, yeah. He says, I love your channel. He said, I said, oh, cheers, mate, thanks. I said, what's your name? I can't remember his name for the life of me. So I'm shaking his hand, and I'm talking to him for about 15 minutes. No issues whatsoever. I'm having my food, Mint's having her food. We order the food. When the food comes, he was respectful, and he says to me, look, you're having your food with your girlfriend. Thank you very much, Webby. I love your channel, and thank you for giving me your time to... thanks for giving me your time, right? I said, no problem. So I'm walking down Cybercow. I'm going back to the motorbike shop because I was having my seat for my bike covered. Now, I want you to think, you know, some of you might agree and some of you might not, right? But this is how it panned out. This guy shouts over, Webby. I said, all right. He said, I watch your channel, I'm Jewish, right? And I went, yeah. And he said, look, I talk with Nick Dean. I said, yeah. Look, I talk with Martin. I said, yeah, right. And he said, I think the owl's a wanker. I went, that's up to you. Whatever you think of Mark, that's up to you. Yeah, he's sick of shit. He said, he hasn't got a clue. I said, mate, what you think of Mark is irrelevant, right? And I said, nice to meet you. I said, no, on your way. And he says, yeah, I'm Jewish. I said, what's that got to do with anything? And he said, I can't understand a word you say. I said, well, I can't understand a word you say. How's that? He said, how dare you? It's this. How dare you? I said, what do you mean, how dare you? He said, you can understand me. I said, I fucking can't. And he said, yes, you can. I said, so let's just get this straight. You said to me, I can't understand you. And that's fine. And then when I say to you, I can't understand you, you get insulted, right? And then he went, oh, that I was a wanker. I said to him, Mark happens to be my friend. And he said, yeah, but he's thick as shit. I said, how do you know that Mark is thick as shit? How do you know anything about this guy? And he went, well, I spoke to him once. I said, and you followed me all the way down Cybercow from Treetown. You walked all the way down to the bike shop. I've been in the bike shop 10 minutes waiting to get my bike repaired, and you're still constantly slagging my friend off. Now, if you want to say to me, Webby, I like your channel, do you fancy going for a drink sometime, or do you fancy this, or do you fancy that, or, you know, thank you very much. And bear in mind, my girlfriend was getting very, very agitated at the time. I don't fucking blame her. So I said, nice to meet you. Anyway, I said, I'll see you again. Yeah, but he said, what do you think about the owl? What do you think about the owl? I want to know what you think about the owl. I said, listen now, why don't you just fuck off and leave me the fuck alone, right? And he went, oh, I'd like to invite you to come back to my hotel for a meal. I said, I couldn't think of anything worse than spending any more time with you, right? I said, I couldn't think of I said I couldn't think of anything worse of spending any more fucking time with you. Now, I said, I'm trying to be as polite as I can, but do me a favour, just fuck off and leave me alone, right? Why would the fuck would somebody want to follow me all the way down Cybercow to tell me that? I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry. I just found that totally and utterly insulting. I am not going to join in with people that are slagging anybody off. Whether I like them, I don't like them, they're my friend, they're not my friend. Why would I engage with anybody that thinks it's acceptable to follow me all the way down Cybercow, wait I'm trying to get my fucking bike. In the bike shop, for what seemed like hours, it was only 10 minutes, constantly abusing somebody. Is that right? I'll put it to you, right? I'll put it to you. Is that right? Because I don't think it is. I just think that is absolutely shocking behaviour. And he said, I look after the Jewish community, and I'm thinking, wait, what's your fucking... Oh, there you go, the owl. All right, Mark? Mark, I've always got your back, right? I'll phone him in a minute, right? There you are, I had to block him online. Mark, I had to tell him to fuck off. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Honest to God, mate, right? People don't understand that we get on really well, right? And but even if we didn't, even if I didn't get on with you, Mark, I most certainly wouldn't be joining in with that, right? You know how I feel about certain YouTubers, right? I haven't got the time of day for them, but you never hear me slag them off, right? And I'm thinking, this guy is just, well, fucking right. I don't go back. Never go back to a stranger's condo or hotel under any circumstances. But it's okay to take strangers back to your hotel. Patios, we do it every day. But I know what you're saying. I actually found that as the most offensive subscriber I have ever met in my life. He was the worst I've ever met. He was even worse than the guy that grabbed me down the throat and wanted to kill me. Webby, best motorbike rental in Pats. AMA Motorcycles is on Third Road, and they've also got one opposite Sugar in LK Metro. Without a shadow of a doubt, that is the best motorbike rental going. And tell them I sent out. So, what do you think about that? I would, before I go, because I am actually going now, I would really like your opinion on what you thought about that. It's the Welsh that don't even pull a curtain, if you know, you know. Never go back to a stranger's condo or hotel under any circumstances. So what was the dinner like back in his hotel? I didn't go. And I felt sorry for my girlfriend, because she said to me, what was that about? No, I'm not, mate. I'm not. I'm going to get back into it. I need to start exercising. I put a lot of weight on, and it's just not good. But do you know what, mate? I generally don't get offended much, but that guy really offended me. What's that? What's that? Yeah, I don't know. Right. So, we got anything? Will you get discount if I mention your... No, I don't. I do not get discount, honestly. I tell you what he did do for me once. He fixed my bike. It was like 200 baht, and he said, "Oh, go on." He said, "No charge." But yeah, I pay the same as everybody else. What I have got there is because he knows me so well. Like, if I went in and I needed to try a bike for 2 days, he'd probably just give it to me. But that's not a certainty, mind. But we're actually good friends. His name's King, and he's a really, really, really good guy. So I hope some of you do message me now, and I'm going to stay on for another, what we got? I'll stay on for another 4 minutes, right? And only because I really want your honest opinion on this guy, right? Please give me your honest opinion on, did I do the right thing? Tell him to fuck off. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it is the same guy. I've been using him since I moved here. I don't think it is. What guy, man? The guy I just told you about the story. I just told a story, right? About this guy harassing me in Cybercow last week. And I don't think he was trying to be horrible. He was just a prick. Like, look at me. I got Nick Dean's phone number. Yeah. Look at me. I don't do it. Look at me. I'll fucking piss off. Right? There are some rare individuals over there, Webby. I always say it that it's a shame because it's the best town in the world that attracts some of the fucking biggest bands in the world. But there's also some great guys here. So I'm not sure if I'm lagging. Let's have a look. But I'm going to say goodnight now. Oh, I'm not lagging. 100% right. I thought I was 100% right. No, I would have probably gone and had a drink with him. That's him. King's Third Road. It's exact. I done a video on it, boys. I done a video. Go back in my catalogue and I done a video. He is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best guy. What percentage of people pull curtains when they go in? I haven't got a percentage bit, right? Fractured. You got a fractured wrist, airline fracture. I don't know what bloody percentage use curtains and what don't. Why do you care about that? What actual difference does that make to your life? None. So if I said 68%, Owl, I fucked him off. Oh, I actually told him to fucking piss off. I said, man, do something, fuck off. He was unbelievable. He said, oh, that owl is fucking, he's a wanker. That owl's this, that owl's that. That owl's a fucking tosser. I'm like, mate, you better fucking piss off. It's boiling hot, right? It's boiling hot. I'm trying to get my bike sorted, right? And he is just mental. Why? That guy is, without a shadow of a doubt, mentally ill. I think that guy is mentally ill, without a shadow of a doubt. Anyway, so we say goodnight? Yeah? You just gonna give me some love because I'm ill, right? Yeah? I won't be doing many of these in a week. Remember I used to do one on a Sunday and one on a Wednesday. And they were pretty good. The Wednesdays were awesome. But I don't do so many. Right? I'm exhausted now, right? I'm going back to watch some more of The Apprentice. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, like, subscribe, and share, because I got some new ideas for videos. I told him to go away in Bamboo Bar. I'll phone you now back in a minute. I'll phone you when I get off. I'll phone you and I'll have a chat with you for 2 minutes. What was I going to say? Yeah, if you like my channel, like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to join the members area, it's as cheap as chips, right? And I hope and pray that everybody that wants to come here, the problems in the Middle East are not big problems, right? And Shall see you on the next.